I've been stumbling through a market's cruel turn. All coins are crying, left out to burn. Wallets bleeding dry in the dust and shade, holding my ground where the hope's been frayed. Oh, all coins are crying, tearing at my soul. Drawdowns ripping through this endless hole, cleaning my stash neath the market's glare. All coins are crying, a fight so rare, yeah. Bitcoin's rain leaves my coins in the cold. All coins are crying where the love's grown old. While it's a flicker, barely holding fast, scraping for life in a world so vast. Oh, all coins are crying, tearing at my soul. Drawdowns ripping through this endless hole, cleaning my stash neath the market's glare. All coins are crying, a fight so rare, yeah. Every plunge I take, I rise through the pain. Satoshi's shadow, a lonesome refrain. Hold my spirit, face my flame. All coins my war, calling my name. Through this endless hole, cleaning my stash neath the market's glare. All coins are crying, a fight so rare, yeah. All coins are crying, fading to the light, holding my faith through the longest night. Oh yeah, keeping me steady, keeping me steady. Felt the market's heat, built my throne on a wire so dire. Stack grew fat till a sudden strike. Blood hit hard, stoked my wicked spike. War broke out, streets ran red.
Check 1, 2. Gonna give it about a couple more minutes to see if a couple more people come in. I see 4 people right now.
Crash ignites, I hunt the weak. Scoop their cash, my hunger speaks. Stack swells, I own the fight. Effort's my fuel, I strike the night. Hunger burns, the chaos feeds. Power pulses through my greedy knees. I love the fury. Set my trap, cash flows my way. Ride the fear, seize the day. Rules of mine, I break the fall. Foot's my bitch, I take it all.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Frustration hums in the midnight air. Chastity's low, a lover's sting. My pulse fights through the ruins ring. twisted play. Cryptic surge, do you call my name? Heartbeat thrashes in a wild flame. Excitement stokes my fever game. Oh, cryptic surge. I dance through doubt, seize the thrill, risk the edge, bend to my will. In this beat, I own the storm. Cryptic rush, my heart transforms. Cryptic surge, do you call my name? Heartbeat thrashes in a wild flame. Excitement stokes my fever game. Oh, cryptic surge, cryptic surge. Cryptic surge. Altcoin stall in a shadowed stall. Frustration burns, I heed the call. Shots like cold, a lover's tease. My heart aches in this dark disease. Lust ignites for a sudden rise. Greedy pulse in my hungry eyes. Their glow taunts a siren's game. I crave the wealth, ignite the flame. Altcoin pulse, do you fall for me? Heartbeat races with ecstasy. Anxiety fuels my fantasy. Oh, altcoin pulse. Edge cuts deep, the markets bite. Hope teeters on a restless night. Each dip stings, my soul's on fire. Altcoins tease my wild desire. Altcoin pulse, do you thrive for me? Heartbeat races with ecstasy. Anxiety fuels my fantasy. Oh, altcoin pulse. I sway in lust, defy the fall. Risk the plunge, answer the call. In this beat, I claim my thrill. Altcoin fire bend to my will. Altcoin pulse, do you thrive for me? Heartbeat races with ecstasy. Anxiety fuels my fantasy. Oh, altcoin pulse. Altcoin pulse, I burn in your glow. Pulse thumps like a ghost in my chest. Fingers claw at the void, no rest.
Every breath drips with poison air. Static whispers crawl everywhere. Metallic clings in the hollow night. Synthetic growls sharp in the fight. Tremors quake beneath my skin. Wires hum as the dark sets in. In the static shadows creep, secrets buried way too deep. Twisted voices calling my name, tense and raw seduction's flame. Bass fuzz cuts through the smoky haze. Eyes like fire in a wicked gaze. Heartbeat kicks in a deadly grind. Lost in echoes I cannot find. War cries drown the electric sin. Filtered chaos spinning within. Tremolo tears rip through my mind. Chained to rhythm, lost to time. In the static shadows creep. Secrets buried way too deep. Twisted voices calling my name. Tense and raw seduction's flame. Late night trades in a blood red trance. My shame ignites this outright dance. Midnight vice, what hides in the shade? Heartbeat throbs in a lustful blade. Degenerate pulse, a secret play. Oh, midnight vice. Reverie flows in the velvet dark. Trades pulse while the vampires mark. Neighbors sleep blind to my sin. I sway where forbidden passions begin. Midnight vice, what hides in the shade?
Degenerate pulse in a secret play. Oh, midnight vice. Midnight vice, I sway in your vein.
I like the way you move me, Bitcoin. Price so wild it pulls me deep. Hodl strong, I feel the thrill. I like the way you move me, stack my dreams. Dips don't break, I ride the wave. Market swings, I'm still your fool. Fade on. I like the way you move me, stack my dreams. Doubters fall, they miss the spark. I like the way you move me, stack my dreams. Doubters fall, they miss the spark. Space I like the way you move me, stack my dreams. Orders fold, they miss the spark. I like the way you move me, stack my dreams. Dips don't break, I ride the wave. Doubters fold, they miss the spark. Business
These trades seduced me in Discord's crimson glow. Whispers swore a coin would make my darkness grow. Shunned the charts, I drank the hype, my blood was set aflame. Thought I'd drink the market's vein. These trades cursed my name. These trades, they've bled my soul to ash. These trades, they've bound me in their thrash. Chased the pump, I fell through midnight's cruel embrace. These trades, they've scarred my haunted face. Margin lured my heart, a crypt of reckless lust. Discord's hymn sang, hold the night. I crumbled into dust, clung through crashing is no shelter free, my screen a tomb's cold stare. Now my dreams are ghosts, these trades chain me to despair. These trades, they've bled my soul to ash. These trades, they've drowned me in their crash. Never saw the dawn, just chased discorder's fleeting spell. These trades, they've dragged my heart to hell. Market broke, my soul's a shattered crypt. I've dissolved in shadows, left my spirit stripped. Now I see the night's true game, I'll rise with bloodless grace. These trades won't bind my soul's dark place. These trades have forged my heart, I walk the moonlit path. Read the charts, keep bets restrained, I shun the crowd's cold wrath. Set my sails, my fire burns, I thrive in endless night. These trades have crowned my will, my bite now claims the fight. These trades, they bled my soul to ash. These trades, they've sparked my heart to flash. Now I trade with vampiric soul, my gains ignite the gloom. These trades, they've made my darkness blow.
Oh my God, this whole time, have I been doing this without a microphone? Is this true? Did I do that? Have I been going for 30 minutes without a microphone? I've been sitting here talking off everything and yep, I did. Oh man. My apologies, everybody. Should I just start this stream all over again? And erase this one because, wow. Justin mentioned 21 minutes and counting. It hasn't happened in a while, but it's embarrassing when it does. Usually he has words on the screens you can read. I think he knows and just wants us to disinstitute to the market. Oh man, you have no sound. My bad. Oh, what should I do about this? Let's take a vote. You broke the record. Hey, there's so. Man, thank you guys. And you guys, I don't know how I got my mic off. Well, I went over some. I don't know if you could have caught it. I mean, we're shaky, but we're at a good chance to find some support on Bitcoin to try. Do you guys want me to? Should I start a new stream with the? Make sure the microphone's on. Just end this one and delete it, or should we carry on from here? Because I don't think if anybody finds this and clicks on it, they're just going to see me and say, "Oh, click." I have a solution for you, Road Dog, says Gearthan. From now on, dedicate your first 5 minutes of the stream to talking to chat. That way you can get feedback from mods. And I try to mentally do that, and it doesn't always, you can tell it doesn't always work out. Sean was in the studio. It's always Sean's fault. DuoDC says keep going. So what, just keep on going? It's up to you, bro. No one will watch it. That's the thing. Nobody will watch it. Either way, right, let's back up and see if we can basically what I'm saying, we were looking last night that we were going to come down, that we could come down a little bit. It was actually starting at the end of the stream. We did find support. It's on the trend line here. Great place for a higher low. We need it to stick. Lose this trend line, things do not look good, but I'm seeing a chance that this will hold here. If we do go back any further short term, it's that 113.3 area that I'm looking at that we might retest. There's some bearish things going on the moving averages that are suggesting to me that we might only go up a little bit, and then we're still playing with the area. So, man, okay. I went over a lot of teaching stuff back there with the microphone off. That sucks. I guess I'll have to do that again some other time. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. There's a chance right now, we haven't confirmed a break of this trend line yet on some of these bigger time frames, so there's a chance we can just be wicking down and touching like this 21 moving average and then come back up. But we do have the 50 crossing the 200 on several of these time frames on Bitcoin, so it's kind of suggesting it's going to, I was hoping that we would have a little bit more up going into the week, like this Monday and Tuesday, and then they start dropping us on Wednesday toward Friday or whatever. Looks like it's going to be a little bit shaky here for today and tomorrow anyway. But I'd like to see that trend line hold and let's try to come up a little bit higher. But we do have this bearish cross that's happening right over here. So, I mean, where is the chart? This chart. And these are the areas that I'm kind of looking at. We got rejected at the 0.5, and that could set us up for a lower high, but we were fortunate enough to bounce here at the 786 for this pull, right? Meaning that we're working on getting a higher low. That's what we want. That's what we want, especially with this rounded pattern here. And that could be good, and that could be what we need to actually come up and clear this area over here at 115. So if we can see that happen, and there's reasons to believe that we can, because we've got this little guy right here, 70% chance that these patterns will break to the upside. However, the caution is that just like what we did over here, rounding over like that, we could do something like that here before breaking out, because these patterns like to do a partial decline, and that's kind of like find a little ground level just to, you know, make sure we got some place to step off of. So they'll come down a higher low, or maybe in a complete double bottom. It can come all the way back down here. So we might see like it's kind of like a little fractal or a mirror of what we're doing over here, just on a smaller scale or something, right? So this is the hopeful situation I'm looking for what we're going on. If I had to guess what I think price is going to do, or the best situation for price to do, a healthy situation for price to do, that would be a healthy alternative. That would be a healthy price action, in my opinion. Even if we have to come back down a little bit, that would be healthy. And that would probably be a little healthier for our altcoins too. So wherever she wants us to bounce through here, and then we can get a breakout of, you know, this formation that's trying to take off. That's what I'm seeing. And we got some bearish crosses on moving averages, and that can play right into all this little downward pressure, and then, you know, we can work our way out of that, hopefully. I do have some bearish flips of these bigger moving averages on some of these smaller time frames, so I'm cautious about that. The biggest thing is the 4-hour. The 4-hour chart, whether you're looking at altcoins or Bitcoin, I think that's a really good chart to follow. 4-hour and 2 hours, some good ones. Death cross trying to happen over here. We're below the 200 moving average. That's concern. We've got to recover that at some point. I mean, we're technically bearish until we get above the 4-hour 200 moving average. That's just kind of a rule of thumb there. But this could be the bottom in pattern man that could be getting us up there if we just confirm it. All right, let me come back over here. All right, I gotta run, catch these storms. It's gonna be a fun night. Be safe, my man. Be safe. What is the Ichi behind your chart? Well, I caught that a little bit late, but the Ichimoku cloud. I guess that's what you're talking about. I don't have all the other indicators on it. I've just got the cloud by itself. That's all I use on that. It's just the cloud. And what it tells us is that we're beneath the red one. It's starting to get thick, and we got a chance to start working up through the thickness. Although this could turn on us. It's not solid yet, but what we want to see is our price action start working its way through the red cloud and get on the other side. And then we want to see a little green cloud form over here that's all nice and spindly, and just run underneath us as we go. Yeah, just kind of like what we did over here. Well, this is exactly what we want to be, right above a green cloud. We want to pop through a red, and we want to ride above a green, especially when it's like this right here, thin and spindly. That's what we want. Is it going to do it, or is this one going to start turning down on us like it did over here and start bringing us down? I don't like the way these moving averages are slowing up. We're losing some momentum there, but we still got it on the bigger moving averages. It's there, and that's a sign that, you know, it's possibility for some of these areas. If we start losing, we don't want to lose these areas anymore. Meanwhile, altcoins, there have been some there's been some winners today. Illuvium's still doing pretty good. It got up to $23. Had a little pullback here. That's cool. That little bag, I'm pleased with that. Thank you, baby. Thank you. But there's some other coins that have been taken off, and some I'm not familiar with. Here's one called Mix Finance. Went up 300% today. A lot of people happy that have been in that one early. Got into that one early. Look at that. My gosh. You got to show some appreciation for the coins that do that, and respect for the people that knew to get in. This one has been around for a while. So what did it look like before that happened? Like a bunch of crap, just a lot of sideways and nothing in these little areas right here, until that one day after it goes flat, rocket ship emoji to the moon. Where were we at? We were at 10 cents. We're 10 and 11 cents there. If you just draw the lines from the outsides here, let's see, what would you have been looking at here? Following it from the peak there, following the original trend line, you would see the symmetrical triangle, which sucks, but you got to break out retest. That retest was the spot. That would have been one of the signals to look for right there. Classic buy signal, classic buy place, retest of the trend line. Or even here, anybody that took chances there around 11 cents. Very, very happy. Imagine that. So, wow, that's amazing. That's what we wish all. This still keeps on going. Oh my gosh, I didn't. Do you see that? That is so crazy. 10, 11 cents up to 214. That's almost a 20x. Guys, this is going to be one of the coins that I meant to mention last night. They were going to 20x within a 24-hour period. This was the one that my microphone was off. That's what it was. That was it. This is it. Nailed it. No. Man, that would have been so. That would have been the most awesome play. That and beautiful. But I guarantee there's somebody in on this that's saying, I'm going to go up more. I'm going to hold it. I might even buy more. When it comes on the pullback, I'm going to buy me some more. And I'm like, it's a nice parabolic move, but you had areas you need to get paid, baby. You make that much, you got to get paid. But that's a great one. MYX Mix FineX. I don't know very much about it, but might want to put it on your radar for when it does get a pullback, when we get about a 50% retracement, come back to around $1, a little bit below $1, maybe start looking at it. I would not chase when they do this. This is how you set yourself up for, is this thing ever going to get back up to $2? We're hanging around a quarter for a year. You don't want to be in that situation. Buy at $2 and watch it go down to a quarter. Another one that's having a nice day today seems to be the Pump Coin. Pump.fun here on KuCoin. 0.003276. Clearing this area. Look at that. Look at that. So we want to come over here. I just want to draw a horizontal line right here. Right here. Resistance. Right here. That resistance, or butt crack as I officially called it. We just cleared our butt crack. It's an ugly double bottom. I think there's hemorrhoids. There's probably barnacles hanging on the butt cheeks of this one. It looks like a sea turtle's butt. A sea turtle butt crack action going on here. That's the butt crack. This is, I don't know what's going on. All the shaggy seaweed. I don't know what this is, but we're clearing the air. This thing is starting to confirm a double bottom. You know what that means? That means for this little channel that we started to curvaceously start wrapping price action around, trying to go parabolic there. Kind of cool. Has a measured move. Just the measured move itself. No Fibonacci's involved with this. Could take us for a pump to 0.004250 area. Measured move comes in for a pump.5. She could be get another, what is that, 25% gain out of you? Not bad. If we can maintain that, and these will be up and downs, up and down. Ain't gonna be no, it probably won't be a straight line. I don't know that, but that's 30, possibly another 30% gains. If you got 3x leverage, that could be your 100x moonbag. Coming back up to test this little area here, and of course you can see all this little stuff around 0.0037 here, and we'll probably bump our head there a few times. But the measure move's kind of interesting. 50-minute time frame. We went degen, full on degen. My favorite thing to do, of course, is pull out the fibs and see how we're doing here. Boom. 0.004047. 0.0045. That's what I'm getting out of this, guys. Pump.fun. Trying to do some things. So some of these coins are having a good day. Some of them are not. If we take a look over here. That's not where I was trying to go. Where was I trying to go? Mixed finance, 321%. Awesome. Imagine Network, Image, or Imogen Network. That one looks pretty cool too. Looks like you got a shit ton of coins though. My mixed finance had the most volume. That would be a safer trade coin right there, but she's up too high, right? Illuvium, ILV, that one went up to 23 last night. Pumps on here, of course. Now, some of them that have been taking the dirt dive here. Neron ETH went down 14% today. It had a nice little run up, so it's going through a pullback. So the ones that popped off coming back, the ones that didn't pop off, obviously some of them starting to pop off right now, right? We're getting popcorn season out of this, and that's kind of cool. I like popcorn season when it comes to altcoins. Some of them pop off, some of them don't. That's how it usually goes when Bitcoin dominance is going to the upside. They all can't pop up, but it doesn't mean that all of them are going to go down. Some of them are going to win, and more of them are going to lose than win as that Bitcoin dominance climbs up. But then again, when Bitcoin dominance finally reverses, and that's what we were looking at too, which I, with my microphone off, Bitcoin dominance, we're here on the 2 hour. She looks definitely like she wants to gain some ground. Areas of resistance are up here. So as Bitcoin dominance climbs up, altcoins become worth less, or most of them do. A few of them will have some nice little pumps like we've seen on those. And so money can be made, you just don't know which ones it's going to do. Which is it going to be? The one I'm in or the one my neighbor's in? And for a lot of it, it always seems like it's always everybody else's coins, but the ones that you're in. That's just how this market works. So as Bitcoin dominance goes up there, it's going to be a mixed bag for altcoins. But again, let's take a look at Illuvium. Illuvium on Binance. Look, you're finally getting your pullback. Great run on this one. This is exactly what we wish all of our coins would be doing right now, right? We want to, I mean, those are, look, but price has been suppressed, man, for so long on these things. They go sideways for a long time, and then eventually you start getting strong ass pumps. We're still looking for $24 resistance area. I still think she might be able to press up to that area. Hope so. Though there's always a good chance she'll be coming back down to this $15 area just to retest it. That be for sure. Don't get that off the radar. Don't forget about that idea. So if you're in this one, I highly recommend to be taking some profits up in these areas and trying to buy back more as we come back down to retest more than likely the bottom of this trend line, unless this one magically holds about $17. That would be bullish if we were to see that. If we were just to come back and then this level holds, oh great, man, let's see how far we can go. But a lot of times what we will start to see with these kind of rounding shapes, after you lose your first diagonal down here from this idea, that's a breakout retest right there. And then from this idea, we want to start looking something that's a little bit more expanding, broadening. Might even be able to just come here and do it this way. Seems to be how we're starting to move here with our price action-ish. So we start seeing an open and broadening pattern, and this one might come back down and get back into it, but then it could be a fun play. Just some ideas to see, but that's normally what I'm looking for when we're starting to make these bottoming areas. Alluvium, nice day for you today, Alluvium. Woo, yeah, today and yesterday. Clapping hands. So I gotta take a look at this. Imagine Network. That's the one that's supposed to be up like today, right? It doesn't look like it's up. This can't be the right one. Imagine Network, really? Is that the one? Imagine Network. It says you're up 316%, 0.007. I don't see that. This is the daily candle. Well, I think we got a discrepancy here. This should be it. All right, I don't like this chart. This one sucks. There's this coin called Troll. Obviously a meme coin. If you're in it, congratulations. You got paid today, or you should be getting paid today. When it was sitting at 2 cents, went all the way to 18, sitting at 13, getting that little pullback right now. So, nice. So what did this one look like? What did this one look like before she finally went off? A bunch of sideways, blah blah blah, and then you wonder what people. This is why people want to slowly buy these things through these areas, especially if there's rounding. It took time. It took patience. Took patience on this play, but eventually it was worth it, wasn't it? Nice. Not the time to buy this. We need to leave this one alone. Looks pretty similar to what I just saw. That's full on D10 for sure, yeah. I used to trade DNT like that. Hey, there's King Hale. How's it going? He said restart. Hopefully tonight for the night show at 10:30, we won't have those little... That sucks. Hate it when I leave my microphone on. So the daily, we're down about 3.5, 3.5, 4%. So altcoins are not having a happy day. Not having their happy day, which of course all you guys know, but let's take a look at others. Probably haven't mucked that up as much. And on the 1 hour.
They lie, they pray, but my soul won't crack. Kids bright hope, ain't turning back.
Not the greatest trend line in the world for others. Flirting with trying to break it. Was hoping that would be a bear trap idea. Could it be? Could you still be? Or are you trying to give us a little surprise? I don't see you working on nothing right now. She does look like she's got a little bit more to come down, and I've got a trend line that, like I said, is not the greatest. There might be some wiggle room there. Let's pull our fibs out. Oh, you had such a... Oh, you need to do that. You need to bounce here, girl. I'm saying this would be perfect. I don't see the signs that you're going to do it, but this is what you need to do. I would love to see you bounce here. Pattern-wise, you got the little high heel stiletto play right here, a little falling wedge kind of idea. At support level, at a 0.5. That would be great. Then on the 15-minute, if we could see a breakout here, that would make me feel a little better. And you got a good chance, man. Even on this little small ass pattern, they're still at 68. That's the one that's got 68% chance, a possibility of breaking up. Let's hope that happens. Need that to happen on altcoins. Need that to happen. So what we need is to catch a little bounce on Bitcoin, give altcoins a little bit of relief. They'll be a little shaky for the next few days, unfortunately. I was hoping they would try to run them up, but I guess they're going to... You can you can't always swear to something, but the market makers have this little kind of a cyclic routine that they seem to go by every week. The days seem to change, but what they do seems to always be the same, which is to run things up, make people chase, and then sell things off, make people panic and sell stuff, and then watch and repeat all over again. And so it looks like Sunday and Monday were our up days so far, and Tuesday have been one of our first days. Sometimes this points to a bullish weekend. I'm just saying, let's cross our fingers and hope that maybe we get that pleasant surprise going. I'm not all that bearish at the moment. Just warning. We got to be cautious right now. Justin Mekachek says, are you a spot trade only guy or a long only guy? These meme coins look decent short. I play it all. I'm mostly... My largest positions, spot. I do play spot. I'm not actively trading spot as much, but I am actively trading spot margin, which is just a little bump up. We just throw a little light leverage in on that, and then I also do perpetual futures and things like that too. So I'm running the whole gamut. I'm probably doing way too much, and that's probably why I'm always busy with it. Probably not the smartest idea, to be honest with you. But yeah, I do them all. You can't go wrong trading spot, though. That's probably the smartest move. Those meme coins look like decent short material potential. Could be, yeah. It would probably be probably go easy though, because there could still be some surprise upswing from them too. But yeah, they should be getting toward their topping out, right? They went up way high. So yeah, you will have some people trying to short those if that's available. Some of them are so small market cap, I think, that it might be kind of hard. Did we look at Chill House? This one was on Tokenmetrics Moonshot last week, and now this one actually kind of like the price action. This one looks like the strongest price action because she's just ranging out and everything. It's holding up so far. We'll come over here to Tokenmetrics and check out what's trending over here. Let's refresh this and go to the moonshots. There was a new moonshot listed over here. This is we tried to take did we take a look at it last night or tried to? I couldn't find it. That's what it is. Cat with mask, and the token name is Mask, and I think we might have to come over to Deck Screener and look for that one. Cat with mask. Oh, there you are. Oh, it is a cat with a mask. It's like a helmet. Nice rounded shape there. Can't bitch about that. You did your 0.5. Hanging right here. That's not bad. So we're looking for this one to get back up to 0.019 or 0.023 cents. We're at 0.013 now. If you can get it at around 10 cents, maybe 11 cents in that area, oh, that would be a nice move. Now she's already pulled back. Are you on the daily? How are you looking on the smaller time frames? Have you already done it? You've already come back from one. Nice little double or nice little tweezer bottom there. Looks like this little guy might find some support here, about 12.5 cents. That's looking interesting. What was it, man? This is the one of the moonshots, so it hasn't already taken off and went all crazy. So yeah, there might be a little moonshot here. This was on, I think it's Solana. Nice little rounding shape. I like that. Some people might possibly see a Adam and Eve double bottom right here where this is the atom, this is the roundy E. She's all nice and round. Look how round and plump she is. Just got to confirm by getting up here past this area. And once that, you got to measure move, and it basically takes you right up here to this area right about 3 cents. So that would be a pretty good one on that one. I haven't played this. Oh no, I might look at my wallet and see if I can find an entry there about 12 cents or something if it comes down to it. I'm not right. I'm looking for some nice juicy bottom setups as we kind of roll into them. Justin McAchick says, throw $100 on a short and on isolation just for some fun. Yeah, for some of those, that might be a worthwhile play on those. The ones that pumped up all crazy today because of the market just going sideways, showing it's got some a bearish tinge to it, a cautionary tinge to it. So I mean, the chances of them just keeping on rocking it up is going to getting kind of low there. So not a bad idea. Now, but mixed finance, that one I don't know. That one might be tricky. Aren't you up today? It doesn't look like much over here. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. It's MYX, right? This one might be tricky to short. I don't know if I would quite short this one yet. I think this one might have a little bit more room to go, believe it or not. But the meme core or the troll, that one, yeah, that one looks ripe and ready for a possible short idea, I think. You've got bearish divergence already forming here on the 15-minute. It looks like she's about topped out. She just went up so high. Can we figure it out? I think it's you. Definitely at one to pay attention to. I doubt you make it up to 25 cents right now, troll. I want to put a few little targets over here just to keep on the radar in case she does decide to keep going up. But chances are this 2236 should give us at least some pullback anyway. So were I to be playing that, I would be looking for maybe to come back to 13.7 cents. Would rather say maybe with the chance to come back to 0.9 to that 0.5 area, but these little areas would be some good little targets for a short. Take some profit at. Let's see what that trade would look like. So we kind of mark this stuff out. I mean, this is what we do. And plot it out, and then we take a look at it and see, well, is the risk to reward there? Is there a good setup? Does it make sense? Could it? So we're seeing some bearish divergence there, and then maybe we see the size that she might come down. What is that? 12. So maybe 12 to 27%. That would just be the spot. So if I were going to short this idea, I would want to see a clear break in trend line, and that would be one of my things. And she's starting. That looks like a break in trend line. Lost the 9 and working on losing the 21. So more than likely we're going through an ABC. Nope. You think we got a 5th wave already? You didn't count that as your 5, Elliot? I figured you would count that as your 5. Okay. Elliot says there might be a little surprise here. Screw you, Elliot. I'll argue with Elliot all the time. Mix was juicy. Mix is pretty hot. That might be one to put on our radar. What does tokenomics look like for Mix? It's a $257 million market cap, so small. It's in the small category. 1 billion total supply. Okay, I like that. That's cool. All-time high was 8 minutes ago, so she's right at all-time high. You would be buying the all-time high. Come on now. All-time low was 2 months ago when it was 4 cents. Yeah. So not the best odds of where to get in right now. So this one could go up. It could 2, 3, 4x. Pretty easy to $1 billion market cap. From here, would it be worth it? Nah, not buying it here. Buying it at 10 cents. Hell yeah. So I would at least want to see this one come back to around $1, and it should probably go back to about 80 cents or something. If not, I mean, it can go. We know it could go lower, but those are some good medium areas where we could see this one come back to a little bit, to get a second try at this one. If we were wanting to play this one to try to get the bigger numbers, like if it goes to $4 or $5 or something like that. But the run, all the money, this was the run for it. This is where all the money was really made. Right here. So if you didn't catch that move, you missed probably one of the best moves for it, sadly. That's why buying them bottoms can pay off as long as you can hold on to them until they move. Ladies and gentlemen, just came on here just to do a quick little recap of Bitcoin, just trying to put a little calm in there because we're getting lots of different ideas. And as I mentioned when my microphone was off, I mean, even this morning, you had some people out there that were doing some crazy stuff. I think we talked about it. They're looking at bottom patterns or top reversal patterns at bottoms. These are your pattern gurus, which this clearly tells me they're not. They haven't done their homework, or else they wouldn't keep doing this. And I see that, and what's bad is I see other people look, I think, to these pattern gurus, and then I see other YouTubers follow the same things, copying whatever they're doing, and it just spreads. But this is not how you apply this. You do not look for a regular head and shoulders top reversal patterns at support. You just don't. I mean, you can, but I'm just saying you'll probably look stupid because of it, because you apply silly rules, you get silly results, and then that's what was happening. That's what was being said down here on the 1 minute. Look, a shoulder head. First, this guy was looking as a possible double bottom. He didn't say possible. It's a double bottom, is it not? And no, it's not, because it hasn't been confirmed. It has since confirmed. But then when it had the good signs, it broke out of this trend line. It started going up, and that's when all the confidence was there. But that first red candle, this is a 1 minute time frame, people. And this is what the gurus are doing out there. That first red candle made them flip-flop from a possible double bottom to now it's a top pattern here, head and shoulders coming to the downside. And I'm telling you, I just got to call it out when I see that. That's a misapplication of a top reversal pattern. And so when you do get results like this, this is where we were. This was it. This was it. It probably looks more familiar here. I can't even see how. What was it here? Yeah, it was here. This is where they were sitting there calling the complex head and shoulders to the downside. And I'm just telling you, when I see them do that, I'm like, hey, there's an entry right there. There's a play to the upside. You're misapplying it. So like I said, apply silly rules or rules that you make up yourself, and because that's what that amounts to. We finally did come back up, and it got rejected. Then we came down, and now you could have been making. This would be what I was saying when my mic was off. Inverted head and shoulders bottom pattern. That one is real. That one confirmed. Came down, retested. That's real. And that's what we got right now. And what I was saying earlier when my microphone is off, we got a high chance to come back and retest this trend line, and we did right here. But right here. But there's still a chance that if we come down again, we might come back down to that area. So if we do continue down, that 13.3 area, 113.3 area is where I would be looking for support. But as it stands right now, and I'm on the 1 minute time frame. I'm on the little degen 1 minute. We're still got a nice trend that is not broken to the downside. Still making consecutive higher highs and higher lows. So at the moment, Bitcoin, she's trying. This is a bottom reversal pattern. This is what we want to look for, and it shows that this area here may hold for a minute. Okay, so we should see some more upside, but I'm not seeing us do much past 117 if we're lucky to get up to 117. So somewhere around between 115 and 117 is where we're going to experience the most of our turbulence right there. And we just got to take it step by step to see how we react there. That should be a little bit. I got to get off this 1 minute. But the ideas are still the same. We've got this for our local pattern, and it's a bullish one. And as I said earlier, a lot of times they want to do some kind of partial decline, and we might see something like that. We might see it have to come back at some point. Don't happen. Might not. Maybe it happens up here and comes back, but it might do something like that before we actually get our breakout that takes us to clear that area. So a little topsy-turvy action over the next, well, day or so. Maybe hump day, they'll hump us to the good side. That would be cool. I would like that. Jen says, I don't know, I'd look for at least a 50 EMA on those those. I'm out of context now. I can't I don't know what we're talking about now, but 50 EMA is a good one for an upward trend as being the lower levels for a, support for that trend to continue. So yeah, I'm cool with 50 EMA bounces, definitely. Did TikTok live stream this afternoon? Hey, cool. How'd that go? I'll try to do a YouTube live stream at 6. Oh, I was supposed to. No, that's tomorrow, right? You do tomorrow at 12:30, right? While on the boat leaving Martha's Vineyard. That sounds cool. Today is a travel day for you. Oh, cool. I'd like to catch one of your streams, my man. Meet Damien, another YouTuber over there. If you haven't not familiar with him, go check him out there. We'll throw his type in Meet Damien as one word, and it should bring it up on YouTube. And there's his channel right there. 385 subscribers. We can probably drop that up and might go up a little bit. I'd like to see that go up to 390. That would be awesome. You guys can do that. I'm just saying. Give me a little like, follow, subscribe there. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be back again tonight about 10:30. We'll look at the market again. I just wanted to come in because a mixed bag of feelings. And, it's kind of a mixed day, but it's not as bearish as what I don't see it quite yet being as bearish. Not yet. Okay. We got some things to work through. Definitely got some signs of tiredness here. But overall, what I'm saying is that we're holding some support. And we did make a higher low from where we were just a few days ago, right? On the 2nd. That was good. That's what we were talking about last night, getting rejected over here at 115. We need to make a higher low because we could have made a lower low, but we didn't. So we're at a good area that has a good chance to hold. May want to come back and test it one more time. But these are some areas that we're trying to show some support. Let's see if we'll continue with that. And then maybe if we're patient, toward the end of the week, we can get past 115 and start heading up a little bit. 117. I would love to see 120 break. That's what we really need to do, is go to 120. And this is just a hairy little stage as we're trying to see maybe it trying to take hold. So I'm not going to be one saying, yeah, we're definitely going to 104. It's not saying it yet. And otherwise, you're just guessing and trying to get everybody all scared and expecting something down. It's always a possibility we can go to 104. We established that. It's a Fibonacci area that it would still be good. But until we give us confirmation that we're headed there, why didn't we need to be part of the fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market? We're catching support. That's always a good thing. Guys, I'll see you tonight. Happy trading.
Shadows flicker on the screen's faint glow. A siren calls where whispers flow. Charts are dancing under moonlit skies. Temptation hums as the market lies. Hold the line, don't take the bait. Wait for the trigger, don't take fate.
I concur with that, Justin. I concur. That's the one I was thinking about. Wednesday, right? I think I'll be here.
set up like a diamond's gleam. Every candle hides a darker scheme. Signals murmur secrets in the night, but your instincts tell you hold it tight. Hold the line, don't take the bait. Wait for the trigger, don't tempt fate. Almost fire burns, but you lose the game. Patience whispers, keep a flame.
Well, you go, Illuvium. You're going back up to $9. Bitcoin Cash is at $550. Some of them are doing okay. SPX still coming down a little bit. If you felt bad about not being in it when it was $2 and 20-something cents,
Shotted move,
you're starting to get in some areas that, or a DCA strategy, or
feel the rhythm, but stay your hand.
starting to put it on a watch list for some lower areas.
Find where you'll stand.
Not a bad move. Your boomer coins are getting some attention.
Moments in
Litecoin.
could steal it all, like chasing stars before they fall.
The one that took it all the way today, right here.
Know the shore, fortune favors those who wait for more.
See you tonight, guys. Have a good one.